perhaps I'll start just so that people know who I am. So my name's Lou Williams, and I'm in charge of children's services in Peterborough and Cambridgeshire. So Peterborough City Council, but also Cambridge County Council.
Thank you very much. My name is Javed Khan. I work with Peterborough City Council, and my role is working with different communities. The title is Head of Community Resilience and Integration, but the focus is working with different communities. And I've been working a long time with our Roma community through Peter Torek and other contexts. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So Peter Torak, I'm the CEO of Compass Charity.
So I'm Helena Ground, and I teach at Queen Catherine Academy. I'm also the international projects coordinator, and I'm involved with a lot of our Roma community projects.
Juana Chapares Riera. I work at Queen Catherine Academy. I teach in accelerated curriculum, and I also coordinate the EAL research projects.
Can I move now to Kat Ben?
Yeah, hi, I'm Kat, everyone. I'm the Assistant Director for Bernardo's, and we run a large number of services across the Peterborough area. Essentially, those services are supporting community members, particularly in the central and east part of the city. So we've got a real interest in this particular issue and want to know how we can support further as well.
Oh, hello, my name is Denise Sekanem. I'm not visible for some reason. I don't know why, but doesn't matter. I'm a solicitor, and I'm working in immigration at the moment. And I work for the Central England Law Centre, which is based in Coventry.
Denise, as I understand from Peter, you're also here because you're working closely with our Roma community, and this is an opportunity to reflect the viewpoints that you're getting.
I'm Scarlett. I'm working in charity with Peter.
I was asked to join this meeting because I think there's been some activity on social media, particularly amplifying some fears in the Roma community about children potentially being taken into care if families test positive for COVID-19 and similar things like that. And I'm very happy to be here to reiterate that that's absolutely not the case. And, you know, just to put that on record and to say a bit about what we do. So children's services in the UK, our goal, working with partners like Bernardo's, so Kat's on the line from Bernardo's, and also working with schools, is to try and make sure that children stay with their families. We absolutely don't want to be removing children from families, and we would only do so when those children are suffering significant harm, and we can only do so with the agreement of the courts. So I know there's been some messaging on social media about a film of police apparently taking children without any clear reason and things like that. What I've seen is not actually filmed in this country, it's filmed elsewhere. But in the Peterborough context, there are 45,000 children in Peterborough, and there are 360 children in care. So, you know, it's a very, very small number of children who ever come into care. And our priority is absolutely to support children to stay at home with family. So I'm very happy to put that on record and to answer any questions, really.
Well, thank you very much, Lou. I just want to move on to Peter. Peter, is there anything you want to say, anything else which you want to reflect the community sentiments before we open the floor to other members of the community, please?
Some time ago, probably now over 2 or 3 weeks ago, a server on social media on Facebook, Checksit page, somebody put a comment that the director of World Health Organization and the British or the Queen has announced that all children will be removed from families in the UK due to COVID-19. It wasn't saying that only children of parents that are ill or ill children will be removed. It actually said that all children will be temporarily taken from the families. The person that has put this on social media, I've done some checks. It seems that it's somebody who is very anti-EU and very kind of right-wing kind of person. And we don't know the reasons why they put this there, but this started causing lots of fear within the Roma community. And then this followed by actually a video in English and with subtitles in Czech language on YouTube, where actually the Queen speaks, but the subtitles say completely different things from what she's saying. The video actually was the video that the Queen had recorded when the coronavirus started, and was talking about being unified and all those kind of things. But actually the subtitles and the translation was to say that, yes, children will be removed from families. From there, loads and loads of people started contacting me and my colleagues. I would say normally we would be having like 10 to 20 calls or messages a day from concerned parents that children will be taken. Some parents have taken steps to leave the UK and go back to Czech Republic or Slovakia, actually to mitigate any, possibility of children being removed from anybody. So yeah, that's the scene.
So I mean that's really sad to hear, particularly that people have decided to leave the country because they're so scared. I mean, just to be really clear, the decision about a child coming into care has got nothing to do with the Queen. She has no say over this. Decisions about children coming into care are absolutely, it's about the local authority, so the council, and we can only take a child into care if we prove a case in court. And as I said at the beginning, our priority all the time is to avoid children coming into care. And we have, again, I'll say the numbers again, there are about 45,000 children in Peterborough between the ages of 0 and 18. There are 370 children in care at any one time. So, we have tiny numbers of children in care, and we want to keep it that way. We don't want children in care. Children do best growing up with their families. That's how they grow up and do best in almost all situations. The only situation where we would take a child into care is if they were being actively hurt and seriously hurt by their families. And even then, we would try and support parents to change their parenting so that the children could still stay with them.
Thank you very much, Lou, and thank you, Peter. Peter, would you think, before we move further, just maybe we can get some of the parents and community people to reflect their views before we try to respond one by one? Would that be okay?
I haven't had any inquiries or any significant sort of inquiries regarding this issue. So it seems like somebody been targeting Peterborough and been spreading it all over intentionally. I think it has to be said and emphasized that all that video is a fake news. So everybody who listen to it or believe it, don't believe it anymore, because it's not true. I think that has to be more emphasized because basically it is fake news, and it's just for the purpose to intentionally spread a fear within the community.
Denisa, what is the main language of our community, our understanding, Slovakian community? And you speak the language?
Yes, I do, yes.
Do you mind repeating what you just said in Slovakian language? Because I'm conscious that this is being recorded and there's some people will be able to get it right from a solicitor's mouth who understand the law and very good. So it can't be better than that. Sorry, I'm just being opportunities here.
Yes, sure, I will. I will do it in Czech language because I'm originally from Czech Republic, but I can do it in Czech language and I can do it Romanes as well. Okay. So let me just do it first in Czech. Takže vážení všichni lidi, kteří viděli to video a kteří tomu věří nebo poslouchají to video, tak prosím vás, nevěřte tomu videu, protože je to fake news, je to prostě nepravdivý zpráva, je to nepravdivá zpráva. Takže prosím vás, tomu videu nevěřte, protože to vůbec není pravda. Žádný děti nebudou odebrávány z rodin bez toho, aniž by to šlo přes soud. Jo? Takže tady v Británii, jestliže je nějaké dítě odebráno z nějaké rodiny, tak to musí být určeno soudem. Ani sama královna nemá takovou sílu, aby nahlásila, že děti budou odebrávány z rodin. To může jenom soudní příkaz. Takže to video je úplně nepravdivý. Prosím vás, neposlouchejte to a nemusíte se bát, že by vám někdo odebíral děti, protože je ten virus, protože je COVID. Okay. So now I'm gonna try to say in Romanes now. So I think that's gonna be a little fun for me because I haven't talked for a little while, but I'm gonna try. So Romale, aldi tu me odeo, ko shunel kado video, taiko shunel vaď gindi hoď kado video čaci moj. Hát site žanen hoď najčačimo. Variko chochavel hoď kado video čáčoj. Najčačimo. Konik čilela tumare šavouren. Tai čitrobujte daran hoď variko lela tumare šavouren. Kate andi Anglia i královna najla kecavizour te lel tumare šavouren. Feri o soudo o krisi šajlel šavouren anda tumari familia. Anda tumaro čaládo. Feri kanasi soudnívo příkazo. Anda krisi háta tunči šajlen tumare šavouren. Ale i královna náš cyklel tumare šavouren. Hát Romale, šunen, taj čipaťanka do video. A říká najčáčo. Tavin bachtále.
Thank you very much, Denise. Thank you very much for putting you on the spot. Peter, is there anything you want to reiterate to the local community in your voice and your message? Because obviously you are the local face that they are trusting and they have a relation with you. Peter?
Yes, there is one actually thing that parents then ask me even when I'm obviously explaining that this is not possible and it's hoax, but then they are asking what about, and then maybe this is a question to the professionals here. If the parent, or if there's a suspicion that one of the parents is ill or has got a coronavirus, is there actually any truth in what the video says, that if somebody would be ill, the children would be removed from the family?
So it's Lou here. So I, again, head up children's services in Peterborough and Cambridgeshire, and I can tell you absolutely categorically no chance. The only way that a child would come into our care is if we can show to the court that the parent is harming them. Having COVID would not be showing that a parent is harming them. We'd support the family to stay together. That's what we'd want to do.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And Scarletta, what is your experience? Have you had people contacting you, or have you seen this video?
So when I saw that, when you sent it to me by messenger, I just said it's fake, 100% it's fake. But Roma people, it's like they believe to everything. They don't know what is fake, what is not fake, and they do panicking always. So it's just about them, and they do panicking always. So we have to explain to them it's fake.
Yes, I think they understand. Thank you very much, Scarletta.
You're welcome.
Kat, can I request yourself to say if there's any feedback or anything you would like to say?
Yeah, so obviously the concerns were shared with us as a local agency, and we completed checks with our teams just to see really whether this has been their experience or they've had that feedback from families that we're connected to. We haven't seen that. However, I think if people are really concerned about a subject like this, they may not openly talk about it. So what we're really conscious of is how we can support the community, particularly Roma families, to get this clear message that this is absolutely not correct. It's a really sad thing that's happened here. but we want to be able to support and promote this video today. So I guess it's really a question for those who are directly linked to the community about what is the best way of getting this clear message out and sharing this video. We would be really appreciative of any support with that.
Thank you very much, Kat. Our Queen Catherine Academy colleagues, Helena, and I forgot the gentleman's name. If you would like to say anything, thank you.
Well, it came to my attention the other day through my colleague, Jane Driver, and Peter recorded a video explaining what we've said in our meeting today, and just to reiterate to our students and their families that there is absolutely no truth in this. This video has been a huge success, and when I checked this morning, there were over 6,000 views and I think nearly 300 shares. So, you know, the message is hopefully getting out to the community that there is absolutely no truth in what is said in this fake video. And so hopefully this video of our meeting as well can have a similar impact, and just spread that message that there is no truth in what they are saying in this video at all. So you know, we're very thankful to Peter for doing that, and it's clearly had an impact already on our students and families. So yeah.
Thank you very much, Helena. Your colleague, would you like to say anything or feedback, share?
Yeah, I just think that Helena said that the most important is to give a clear message that how to identify these fake news. And with the video that Peter has recorded for us, I think the message is spreading faster than the fake news, and hopefully the Roma community will be able to lift that fear away and to identify what is the correct video and the correct information and what is not.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Lou, I think we basically have covered everything we wanted to do. Is there anything else you wanted to round up before we close the meeting?
I don't think so. Just to, again, reassure people that this is not the case. It's not the case anywhere, and it's certainly not the case in Peterborough or Cambridgeshire, where I run the service, but it's not the case anywhere in the country.
I think the evidence that Helena mentioned about 6,000 views gives evidence that there was some kind of a baseless belief, and that's hopefully the message that today will go even wider. And we're really grateful for Queen Catherine Academy for being such a powerful agent to diffuse this myth, and obviously Bernardo's for the work there, ongoing work they're doing. I'll also take action about the parent who feel ill and they think that they might be suddenly having concern for the children with our general work. It's not just Roma, it's for other communities too. And I'll take that with the Peterborough Hub that I'm working to as well. So yes, that's please. An action I'm going to take. Lou, thank you very much for your time. If anybody else has got anything to say before we close the meeting, please.
I would like to also thank everybody. Thank you very much, obviously, for this response. I think it's very important that we tackle this at the early stage, and we don't get to a situation like we had back in 2011-12, where it spread it to a bigger number. So yeah, thank you very much for your time and for the effort.
Very welcome,
Peter,
and happy to help.
Peter, thank you very much for all the work that you have done to raise this, because without you, this connection would not have worked. So thank you very much on behalf of the City Council to Compass and Peter Torek and everybody else who's joined the meeting today. Thank you very much for everybody. Bye-bye. Have a good day.